Good afternoon. Welcome to today's matchup between Haverhill High School and your Somerville Highlanders. Starting lineup for Haverhill High School. Starting in goal, number 1, Jonathan Matombo. Number 2, Jared Van Coor. Number 3, Adam Pugh. Number 6, Deacon Philippe. Number 7, Matthew Perez. Number 8, Lucas Harvey. Number 9, Matthew Driscoll. Number 10, Nicholas Cederman. Number 11, Stefan Fevry. Number 14, Patrick Cahill. And number 17, Brandon Rodriguez. And now the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Starting in goal, number 1, Peter Lounsbury. Number 25, Imani Mixon Vasquez Dodero. Number 5, Stefano Mascartolo. Number 6, Ari Weissman Bennett. Number 11, Bleda Tashi. Number 13, Oscar Diaz Gutierrez. Number 14, Jose Lopez Mejia. Number 19, Marcus Odolin. Number 20, Ismael Perez Regalado. Number 23, Javari Clairgo. And number 30, Jason Perez Garcia.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today from Dilboy Stadium, the Highlanders are facing off against the Haverhill Hillies as the Hillies have come down the road to face off against the Highlanders today. The Hillies come in with a record of 1-9-4. They are ranked number 57 in Division 1. They are coming off a 2-2 tie to Drockett last week. Highlanders coming in with a record of 11-3-1. They are ranked number 29 in Division 2 in the most recent MIAA rankings. Highlanders coming off that disappointing 5-3 loss here against Everett, as the Crimson Tide were able to stave off elimination from the GBL championship chase by defeating the Highlanders here at Dilboy last week. The Highlanders do have an opportunity to clinch the GBL championship later on this week. That will be on Wednesday. That would be the 26th of October at 4:15 here at Dilboy. They will be facing off against the Patriots of Revere. A win in that game will win the GBL for the Highlanders. But a loss in that game, combined with an Everett win against Lynn Classical tomorrow night, we will know whether Everett has won that game going into Wednesday, and Everett could come away with the GBL championship. So the Highlanders have a big week of soccer ahead of them, as they have Haverhill here in Dilboy today. Then on Wednesday, they've got Revere here at Dilboy, and then they go down to Quincy on Friday to finish off their regular season. Highlanders will be involved in the postseason. We will have those matchups for you when the MIAA gets those out. But we are underway as Haverhill kicks it off. They are in the white, moving right to left on your television, computer screen, or phone screen. Highlanders, of course, in the home red. It is Senior Day here at Dilboy. You will see the Senior Day festivities. Many seniors out there on the field getting the start today. We'll call them out as they come about. The ball being fought for in the middle of the field. Haverhill and the Highlanders have one common opponent, that is Malden. The single win on the Hillies record came against Malden, as back on the 17th of September they beat Malden 3-1. Highlanders, of course, swept Malden in the GBL, 2-0 against them. They beat them 1-0 back on the 15th of September and 3-2 on the 11th of October. Highlanders sitting right at the edge of that top 32 in Division II. A victory here against the Hillies is needed to maintain that positioning. As Stefano Mascartolo runs onto that one of those seniors on the Highland squad getting the start today. So he played that ball forward. Now Jose Mejias sends that one in, but tried to get it right back immediately. A little small misplay there out of bounds, so the Hillies will inbound. Bledatoski coming up, one of those seniors as well. Stopping any sort of movement there by the Hillies. Long throw in by Haverhill. Zamani will shepherd that one down. He's challenged down there, but he's able to get it away and send it long. And Stefano was out offsides on that play as Imani played that long ball forward. Highlanders trying to get ready for the postseason this week. They have 3 games coming up this week. We will have 2 of those here on Somerville Ed TV. The game today against Haverhill, as well as the game Wednesday against Revere. As this ball's played out here to the near side, too far out of head of Nicholas Cederman. Highlanders get the ball as Ari Bennett plays that one forward. Playing it over across the field to Bleda as they reverse the attack here. Bleda looking to use his speed down the far sideline. Looking to center now. And on the tackle, it will go out. A corner kick for the Highlanders. Ari Weissman Bennett will go over and take that corner. High ball in by Ari. Imani puts the head to it, but able to be easily handled by Jonathan Mutombo. Goalie for the Hillies. Mutombo will send that one away. Have to wonder if Mutombo makes a good save. Is he going to lift up a finger and say no, no, no? Or is that left only to the basketball Mutombo? The questions we ask. So we are 4 minutes in, just underway here at Dilboy. As I think Stefan Fairvey felt like number 11 for Haverhill felt like he had touched that with the hand. Stopped running on that play. Now Ari has the opportunity here on the near side. He kicks it back into the middle. Opportunity there for Ismael. And it goes wide. Ismael Perez Regalado, one of those seniors, getting the start today, along with Javori Clergo, I should say. There's once again another corner kick opportunity here for the Highlanders. Talking about the seniors, Pete Lounsbury's the senior back in the goal for the Highlanders. Zach and Ari Weissman Bennett, both seniors for the Highlanders. Stefano Mascartolo as well, out on the field as the foot is put to it there just over the net as Marcus tried to get that one onto the net. Bledatoski as well, one of the seniors, number 11. Oscar Diaz Gutierrez, the big man on the back line, the stalwart for the Highlanders. Ismael Perez Regalado, Javori Clergo, and Jefferson Cabrera are your Highlander seniors this year. Class of 2023. That ball will be shepherded out by number 3, Adam Pugh. Scoreless tie here, 6 minutes into the first half here at Dilboy Stadium. Hillies versus the Highlanders. Rodriguez tries to settle that, showing some skill as he's able to get around Jose. Rodriguez sends it towards the middle. There it's played by Pugh. Now Matthew Perez looking to get around the corner. Nice job defensively there by Jason, as he physically would not let him around the corner. Did a good job playing the ball, but also being in the way of the man. Long inbounds to Matt Driscoll, edge of the area, out of bounds for a goal kick for the Highlanders. So Pete Lounsbury will send this one away. Gives it right to Oscar. Oscar puts the torpedo foot to it. Ismail now with it, tries to feed it out wide, looking for Bleda, but that's blocked and sent back the other way, as Matthew Perez now has it as he's making a run. Perez, left foot towards the area. That one's wide. Now Jose will touch it back to Pete. Pete will send it down. Long ball. Only the Hillies in the area, but Ari able to take advantage of a hard first touch there. Imani unfortunately losing it there. Now Rodriguez with it, sends it to the far side, looking to reverse things. Opportunity now, Bleda, as he's being held off by Jared Van Koor. And it's going to be called against Bleda, I believe, for the push-off. Bleda making that run against Jared Van Koor, defended out there by Van Koor. Oscar, a little mishit there, a little whiff, but it gets out here to Ari, who will send it right back. Imani with it now. Back to Ari, a single touch sends it to the middle, but it's picked up by Fevry. Fevry with the left foot into the area. Too far out ahead of Driscoll. Goes out for the goal kick. Highlanders starting their seniors today. Their freshman phenom, Eric Nunez, on the bench at the beginning of this game. We'll see if Eric gets into the game later on. Highlanders trying to tune it up, get it ready for the postseason. They definitely have a record over 500, so whether they fall out of the top 32 or not, they will certainly be in the postseason. It is a question of whether they will host a postseason game. Currently, they are in line to do that. As that ball gets through, Pete takes care of it. Now it's out here to Jose. Jose sends it to the middle of the field. Now Imani sends that one forward. Touch there by Ari, nice touch. Now Ismail sends it over. Stefano getting mixed up in it there, trying to block it away. He's able to defensively keep the ball away from the Hillies as they get it back to Oscar. He sends it long. Ari runs onto it, tries to save it before it gets over the end line, but it will be out for the goal kick for the Hillies. If you watched our broadcast, you remember earlier this season, Stefano got into a game. Mr. Mascaratolo got into a game, scored a goal, and had an assist in that game. Now Ismail sends it to the middle. Imani has it there. Imani runs, sends it forward. Long ball. Bleda running onto it. Van Koor back on it. Van Koor spins off and is able to come away with it. Now the Hillies trying to work it through midfield. Marcus is going to get called for the infraction there. Behind the Highlander bench, you can see Nunez as well as Bodie Brenner. Nunez and Bodie Brenner, the two goal scorers from that Everett game from last week. Bodie started the scoring for the Highlanders. Jaden Flanagan now sends that one into the area. Dangerous ball right here for Ramirez. He sends it towards the area. Does Rodriguez strike that? And that is handled well by Pete. A little mishit on the punt, though. Driscoll able to send it back towards the area. Now Cederman out here wide. Fighting with Ari Weissman-Bennett. Goes out for the goal kick for the Highlanders. No score. 11 minutes in. So Jose sends that one long. Touch forward by Pugh. Jose sends it right back. A ball being settled by Cahill. Jose doing a nice job controlling things back there, keeping things moving forward for the Highlanders. As you can see, the speed from Jose right there. Now, Marcus fighting in the middle there, along with Stefan Fevry. And Jose comes away with it now. Jose's got some green. He's got Ari out here to the near. Ari tips it back in, just a little bit behind Marcus, as Marcus was making a run towards the box. And now Fevry comes away with it. Fevry kicks it back for Vancour. Vancour with a long ball, 50-50, as Imani is able to get onto that one. Now Jose trying to keep Rodriguez away. He does exactly that, gets it out here to Ari on the near side. Ari making the run. Knocked out of bounds by Deacon Philippe. That ball out far side. We got a substitution for the Hillies. As Perez comes back on, he will spell Fevry. And now we have a couple of the seniors leaving the pitch for the Highlanders. And Stefano will check out, as well as Ismael. Imani with it now, feeds it up. Eric now out on the pitch. You can see the skill that Nunez brings as he touches it back to Imani. Imani with a shot. Boy, that was a left foot lightning bolt, but it was just a couple feet high as it goes over the crossbar. Quick shot there from Imani. Bodie Brenner also up front here for the Highlanders. As Ari will knock that one down, but Cederman comes away with it. Now Marcus with the ball. He follows up his own attempt. He'll fire it back towards the net, but Matumbo, I should say, able to take care of it. Imani sends that one back with the head, and now Eric's on it. He's got room, takes the shot, wide to the left. He might have rushed that one just a little bit. Pitch is wet. It has been raining throughout the afternoon. Delayed start due to thunder in the area, lightning in the area. Rain has abated though, but the pitch, of course, still wet out there. Scoreless tie. 14 and a half minutes into the first half. Long ball handled there by Jason. Tapped back by Bleda. Jason onto it, gives it to Imani. Imani chips that one forward. Bleda looking to run onto it, but it's too far out ahead of him with the through ball. Highlanders with a critical week this week against the Hillies, the Patriots, as well as Quincy. They sit precariously at number 29 in the rankings. Wins this week will help to keep them in that position of having a home game. They definitely want to have a home game here at Dilboy in the playoffs. As that ball overrun by Driscoll, Highlanders unable to take advantage. Fevry with it now. Brenner able to get away from him. Good job by Bodie there. So get it all the way back. Oscar will fire it over top, looking for Bleda to run onto it. Bleda is going to be able to save it before it goes out. Vancour is out on him. Good job by Vancour as he's able to get the ball off the feet of Bleda and keep the ball moving forward. It's going to go out off of Bleda is the call. Oh, no, an infraction against Bleda. I believe they got him for the push-off. Carullo sends that one forward. Now Eric has the opportunity trying to run onto it. Imani with the follow. Or strike that. That was Marco following up. Marco snuck onto the field. I had not seen him. Marco Hoxholey, one of the other freshmen who has gotten plenty of play this year for the Highlanders. The Highlanders, a good blend of experience with their 11 seniors as well as youth on this team. Nice back heel there, getting it to Flanagan. Flanagan sends it towards the area. Pete Lounsbury up to the task as Perez was on the doorstep. 50-50 ball here. Haverhill looking to control. Monty gets it with the head. As Bodie sent it forward, but Eric had run the opposite side or the opposite direction. Now Pugh with it. Sends that one forward. The through ball goes all the way through where Lounsbury will take care of it. Now Jose. Sent forward. Eric looking to turn, gives it to Bodie, and offsides is going to be the call. As Bodie was out ahead of the ball and his man there. Highlanders coming in, only 3 losses on the season. The Hillies, 9 losses on their season. The longer this scoreless tie continues to go, the more the Hillies feel like they can turn something around here. As Philippe sends that one in, touches it to the middle. Cederman gives it back to Philippe. The long ball by Philippe, turned away by Marcus. And touched up by Imani. Bodie trying to get to that 50-50 with the help of Jose. He does get a foot on it. Francisco out there as well. Francisco, such a stalwart in the middle for the Highlanders. Does such great work keeping possession in the middle. The Hillies, though, able to come away with possession. Nice job there by Jason as he was able to turn that one around immediately. Now Bleda running onto it. Sends it forward. Eric, it's in a foot race. As Eric gets into the area, he's got a wide open net, and he's not going to miss that. As he got around Mutombo, and Eric Estrada Nunez has opened the scoring as he puts it in the back of the net. Eric had the opportunity, the run there by Eric, able to get past Cahill. Then Mutombo came out of his area, came off of his line. Eric touched it past him and had nothing but the net. So the Highlanders lead 1-0 with a goal in the 18th minute by Eric Nunez. Push off there by the Highlanders. Hillies will restart here with Cahill sending it away into the area. It's headed out of the area. Now Jose touches that one forward. Pugh being menaced by Eric. Eric comes away with the ball, such skill. He's got Cahill, he gives it up to Francisco. And Francisco sends that one over the crossbar. Goal kick for the Hillies. Eric just so talented out there as they bring the ball over here to Philippe. Philippe sends that one forward, trying to get rid of it before Eric gets near him. As Perez has it now, and Perez goes down. Foul gets called against the Highlanders. Now February ready to restart this as we are midway through the first half. Highlanders leading 1-0 after an 18th minute goal by Eric Nunez. February sends this one into the area. Imani not able to get the head to it. Matthew Perez did get the head to it, but sent it wide. We will have Highlander playoff soccer action for you on Somerville Ed TV. Keep your eye on this YouTube channel as this ball is through. A little touch by Eric, and now Bodie trying to run onto it. Cahill sends it back to Mutombo, and Mutombo will play it from there. Now Philippe sends it out wide here. February gives it off to Pugh. Pugh trying to work through there. Bledatoski on him. Bleda's just going to take that ball right away from him. Great job by Bleda defensively there as he took the ball off of Pugh's feet. Francisco could not quite keep control of it though. Now Harvey sends that one through as Perez was running onto it, but Oscar right there. So stalwart on the back line, sends it wide, gets it out of danger. We, of course, have Somerville Highlander Athletics all year long. We've got all the fall sports. We've got boys soccer, we've got girls soccer, we've got girls volleyball, we've got football as well. Big game against Chelsea coming up later on this week. Keep your eye on the Somerville Ed TV YouTube channel to keep track of all the Highlander athletics. Of course, we're getting into the winter sports season as well. We'll have girls basketball, we'll have boys basketball, we'll have hockey. Just keep your eyes here, like, share, and subscribe. Mash those buttons, wake the neighbors, and call the kids, and let them know that they need to be following Somerville Ed TV's YouTube channel. Out wide here now, Flanagan trying to get it by, defended well by Marco. Marco got it away. Eric with a nice touch. Imani will send it forward. Just out ahead of the action. After the offsides, restart here for the Hillies. Cahill sends that one away. Bleda once again just taking the ball away from whomever he chooses. Doing an excellent job out there. Pugh sends that one forward. February with it now. Not totally sure what to do. Marcus did a nice job poking it away. Now Pugh here on the near side. He'll chip it towards the area, trying to settle it and turn it. But Imani is right there. Actually, Marcus, on my apologies, is right there. That ball sent forward. He knew he was offsides, though. That's Gabriel. Good touch there by Eric as he gives it back to Jose. Jose and Eric worked so well together. They combined for the winning goal against Malden earlier this season. As that ball sent into the area, but offsides. Gabriel once again offsides. That is Gabriel Asunkau out front, by the way. Not Gabriel Dos Rios. Got to define our Gabriels here. As I noted earlier, Highlanders just getting their roster ready, trying to get prepared for the postseason. Number 22, Gabriel, out there, added to the varsity roster, brought up from JV, specifically to get ready for the playoff action. 15 minutes left in the half here. Highlanders leading 1-0 as Eric Nunez has the lone goal. Marco menacing him on the sideline there, doing a nice job defensively. able to get the turnover. Well, errant touch there, though, by Marco. Jason looking to clean that one up. Clears it out to Eric. His touch, though, knocked away. Bodie in perfect position, and the through ball is through. Gabriel trying to run onto it. Cahill trying to keep him off of it. Cahill's able to clear it away. Pugh now with it. Jose takes that 50-50. Bodie with the touch to Amani. Amani back over to Bodie. Just such skill from these young men as they're able to play in those small spaces very, very well together and keep control of the ball. And there's Eric knifing in as he's able to take the ball away, gets it out to Bletta wide. Now Bletta will center it, looking to Gabriel, but Mutombo steps right in front of him and makes the play. Good aggressive goalie play there by Mutombo as he comes off of his line and is able to prevent the cross. Now an opportunity out ahead is Perez out wide. Highlanders able to get back and get numbers back. Oscar, whiff on the first one, hits the second. As that ball goes wide past Pugh. Pugh will send it all the way back to Mutombo. As Gabriel goes into the area. Bletta tried to run onto that one and just steal it away. Wasn't quite able to. Now Rodriguez sends it out here wide to Fevry. Fevry chases it down. Defended by Bodie. Bodie with a nice job getting a foot on it. Now Bodie dealing with Pugh. Steals the ball right away. Gets it over to Eric. Eric looks out wide looking for Bletta. Nice job there by Van Coor as he got rid of that one. Now Fevry, nice pass as he was able to get it through, but no danger, so they weren't able to move it forward. Lucas Harvey gets it to Fevry. Imani just all over Fevry there, giving him no room for any comfort with the ball. And now a turn as Gabriel has it, feeds it out here to Bodie. Bodie back to Imani as they set their offensive attack. Imani knifing through, he will overlap. Let's check him right there as he overlaps, but a little bit too hard. Defended tightly by Philippe. Good head there by Bodie. And that ball forward, Gabriel running onto it. Cahill back there defending him. Nice job by Cahill as he was able to shield him away from the ball and keep him from getting onto it. Highlanders leading 1-0, 12 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders looking for their 12th win of the season. They are 11-3-1 on the season. Marcus gives it back. Big foot right there. Gabriel with the touch. Eric will run onto it. Beautiful touch there by Eric. He gets it with the head. Touches it towards the net, but Mutombo is able to control. Jason gets the foot up onto it, sends it the other way. Hillies are able to get control of those. Rodriguez sends it back here as they set their attack. Lucas Harvey finds danger and a goal as Matt Driscoll puts that one into the back of the net. Highlanders giving up the lead here, tied 1-1 after the goal by Matt Driscoll in the 29th minute. Driscoll got a nice pass from Rodriguez and was able to put that one home. So the Highlanders tied up 1-1 now, looking for the long ball to Bletta. That knocked away by Van Coor. Running onto it is Marco. And now Bletta with it. but it reverses it over here to the near side. Eric kicks it back to Jose. And now Francisco. Francisco tries to get the through ball on the overlap, looking for Jason, just a little too far out ahead of him, out of bounds. The Hillies will inbounds. Tied up 1-1 now. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. We have a push off going against the Highlanders. Hillies get that equalizer from Matt Driscoll. Highlanders have struggled ending halves. They've given up leads at the end of halves. They also have fought back at the end of halves. As there's going to be a foul called right there against Jason. So a dangerous free kick area here. As Fevry will look to send this into the area. Fevry puts that one up right across the goal mouth. It's going to be a corner kick for the Hillies, as Pete got the hand to it and prevented that from bending into the net. A really good shot attempt from Fevry, and now we'll see Fevry from the other side. But we will first have a timeout before that occurs. With 8:38 remaining in the first half, we are tied 1-1 at Dilboy.
Oh yeah. Do they do that every year or is there some year?
Every year. I'm waiting for the updated, last year our kid, I was there, a kid doing the turkey, and he didn't realize that his step cancers were coming down, and the Kissler people just had a field day. So, like, it's like a full moon here. It was so awesome.
Oh, and I thought you were talking about Les Nessman throwing turkeys out of a helicopter, but that's a whole different thing.
I think you know exactly what it is.
Yes.
Haverhill roster real quick.
Hang on.
I'm getting Lillian, I'm getting it. Thank you so much.
No problem, Bob.
I got it.
What is going on? Can you bring it downstairs?
That's fine. We are back, about to have a corner kick here. Hillies tied with the Highlanders. As Matt Driscoll sends that one towards the net. Oh, strike that. That wasn't Driscoll. That was Lucas Harvey. Driscoll was the goal scorer. Harvey with a hard right foot there got it up and over the net. Quick restart here for the Highlanders, trying for a quick counter. Jason gets it over into the middle. Oscar sends that one deep, the long ball, as Gabriel Dos Reyes sends that one to Eric, and Eric running onto it, and the foul is going to get called against Van Cor as he pushed off right at the edge of the area. Dangerous location for this free kick for the Highlanders. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the half. Highlanders tied 1-1. So we'll see who will take this free kick for the Highlanders. Eric and Marco discuss that. And Marco will take this one as he sends it over towards the far post. Too wide to the left. Goal kick now for the Hillies. Game tied up 1-1. Imani puts the head to it. Eric with the touch. He touches it with the head as well, out into area, out into space. It was touched forward by Kelly, but then Oscar was able to clear it away. Now Gabriel and Gabriel trying to combine. Harvey gets around Marcus. Long ball. Driscoll sends it towards the area. Oscar is able to touch it, but not out, as Rodriguez has it now. Comes all the way back, and the shot attempt by Harvey goes wide to the near side. That ball looked a bit dangerous. Went all the way through clean. So the goal kick for the Highlanders. 6 minutes remaining here in the half. So Jose will get it and key the attack. Substitution here. So we'll go back and the goal kick will happen. Highlanders reverse up their plan. So they get it to Marcus. Marcus sends that one very long. Stolen away by the Hillies as Bleda was not able to run onto it. Van Cor was able to knock it away. Rodriguez working against Imani. Imani able to get him off of it. Excellent job by Imani. And the ball sent forward. Gabriel looking to run onto it as Cahill is back. Good speed there by Gabriel, but Cahill once again able to steal that ball away. Cahill doing an excellent job thus far for the Hillies. As Imani, looks like he got his foot stepped on there, got spiked there by Rodriguez. Don't think it was really purposeful. But Imani back up now quickly. Ball sent forward by Pugh, settled by Jose as he will turn it around for the Highlanders, trying to hit it out here towards Gabriel. But there's Jose, gets it on the run. Touches it out to the far side, looking to get it to Bleda. Second attempt does get it out there as Van Cor was able to turn away the first one. Now Bleda's past Van Cor. Opportunity here for Bleda, and he puts it in the back of the net. "35th minute, Bledatoski gets the ball out wide. Able to get past Jared Van Cor. It's down to him and Mutombo didn't have a chance. 2-1 is your Highlander lead as we near halftime, as Eric's going to get called for the push-off there. So he pushed off of Lucas Harvey. So Bledatoski, the senior, on senior day, gets the go-ahead goal here late in the first half. Now Cahill sends it into the attacking zone, and Imani just clears it right out. Fevry trying to lean on Francisco, use that head, that height advantage. He's able to get the ball, and it's controlled by Perez. Off the ricochet, Rodriguez has it now. Rodriguez out wide. Now Harvey trying to touch it forward. But it goes out off of the Highlanders as Marco knocked that one out. Nearing the end of the first half, Highlanders lead off of the goal by Bledatoski in the 35th minute. Goal scores for the Highlanders, Eric Nunez and Bledatoski. Matt Driscoll, goal scorer thus far for the Hillies. That ball popped towards midfield. Running onto it is Pugh as he pops it back towards the area. Now Philippe gets it forward. The goal scorer has it. Driscoll. He sends it out wide. Nice little cheeky attempt there on the near post. Great job by Pete, though, as he stayed home on his post. Was able to turn that one away. Now Imani, the long ball forward. Gabriel with the touch back. Imani runs onto that one, takes control of the situation. Now Imani showing his speed as he overlaps from his defensive position. Cahill is able to body him off the ball, and that is out for a goal kick. We are watching some excellent defense on the back line by Patrick Cahill. He has been confronted with Eric Nunez, along with Imani Vasquez Dodero, as well as Bodie Brenner. And he has turned all three of them away at different points in time. Eric was able to get past Cahill for his goal, but Cahill has also done a good job keeping Eric away from it. Now an opportunity here. Gabriel, and slipping to the ground. Opportunity for the Highlanders. Eric, what? A goal! Eric Estrada Nunez puts it in the back of the net as he controlled the bouncing ball and hit a lightning strike with the right foot right past Mutombo. Highlanders lead 3-1 as Eric has his second of the day. And that will do it as Eric scored right at halftime. That is the end of the first half. Highlanders leading 3-1. We will have Senior Day festivities as we celebrate the class of 2023 here at halftime. Highlanders lead the Hillies 3-1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dilboy Stadium, where tonight our halftime presentation is our annual senior game. First, some words from our coaching staff to all of our seniors. To all of our 2022-2023 senior supporters, the entire coaching staff and head coach Tiago Moreira wanted to thank you for trusting us with your student athletes. This senior class has been extremely special. They truly embrace the responsibility of being a positive influencer to their underclassmates. This year in particular, we focused on three very important things: communication, protecting our net, and to always keep going. Our highlights this year so far are not just the wins we've had, but how this group has embraced dealing with accountability and the ability to self-assess. This process has brought this team and our coaching staff closer, together, and much stronger. Our coaching staff has truly it's been a pleasure and very inspiring to work with all of our student athletes and our bird soccer team this year. We look forward to the playoffs. Now, for our seniors. And before we name our seniors, again, I ask that all families, parents, grandparents, cousins, guardians, please get onto the track to be photographed with your senior. Our first senior is Ismael Perez. Ismael is here with his father, Lionel, his sister Jessica, his cousin Edwin, and his girlfriend Kimberly. Our second senior, Blader Tashi. Blader is here with his mother, Beria, his dad, Yunus, his sister, Shiva, and Wendy Santos. Our next senior, Peter Lonsberry. Peter is here with his father Chuck, his mother Megan, and his sister Emma. Our next senior, Oscar Diaz Gutierrez. Oscar is here with his father Oscar, his mother Anna, and his cousin Caroline. Our next two seniors are brothers, Zach and Ari Weissman Bennett. Zach and Ari today are joined by Father Joel and Mother Lynn. Our next senior, Stefano Mastacolo. He's joined by Carmela Mastacolo and Anna Bruzis. And finally, our last senior, Javari Kledji. Javari is joined by Jessica and Maylene. Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for our 2022 senior boys soccer players.
Are back and rolling here in the second half. Highlanders leading 3-1 as the goal scorer for the Hillies, Matt Driscoll, has the ball near side. Highlanders able to clear that one out. Back here on Somerville Ed TV, second half action at Dilboy Stadium. Hillies of Haverhill in to face the Highlanders. Highlanders leading 3-1. Scoring was opened in the 18th minute by Eric Nunez as he scored the first goal of the game. Game was tied up by the Hillies in the 29th minute with a goal from Matt Driscoll. Then the Highlanders got two goals to end it as Bleda right there centered that ball. Bleda got one of those goals as Bleda scored the goal-ahead goal in the 35th minute. And then Eric put one home in the 40th minute just at the end, or 39th minute, just before the end of the half to give the Highlanders their 3-1 advantage as they come out here in the second half. After senior day festivities, nice slide there by Jose as he keeps the ball inbounds. Now a nice touch up by Ari to Jose. Send it back. Oscar will send that one forward. We're trying to get Gabriel through. Celebrating the class of 2023 here. It's the seniors had their moment at the half. into the area. Imani trying to get the foot to it. Ball was cleared away though. I think Monty just got it on the wrong side of the foot right there as he knifed into the area trying to get that cross. Hillies unable to save that from going out of bounds as Flanagan last to touch it. And Marcus too hard with that first touch, goes out of bounds. It's a rainy day here at Dilboy, but the rain has stayed away for most of this game. It's been rainy throughout the afternoon though. A little dampness to the pitch as Ari sends that one forward. Ari Weissman-Bennett, one of the seniors on the team, as Imani will load up the big left foot from 30 yards out, but that goes over the goal. Highlanders ranked number 29 in the last MIAA power rankings in Division II. Victory today will hopefully keep them in that general vicinity. They have a big game coming up against Revere, as Eric tried to settle that one and send it in on the volley. Hit that one wide. Highlanders with that big game against Revere on Wednesday. A win in that game, regardless of what Everett does tomorrow against Lynn Classical, will secure the GBL championship for the Highlanders. As that ball in behind Marco. Marco able to chase it down. And now Gabriel with the opportunity. He gets it. Trying to get by Pugh there. Pugh did a nice job getting the foot to it though. Number 3, Pugh. We've seen Cahill, number 14, Patrick Cahill, central defender back there for the Hillies, has done a very good job of turning away some of the Highlanders' runs. As that ball is centered into the area, Mutombo able to get onto it. And that ball out. Driscoll unable to save it. Marco looking for the quick restart to Eric. Gives it back to Marco. Now Imani has it as he will send it into the area. Serves it up there for Gabriel. And the offsides is going to be the call. Imani had sent that, just served that one into the area beautifully as Gabriel tried to get the foot on it, but got ahead of his defender before the ball was sent away. So the offsides was whistled. Either that or it was a push-off. I'm not 100% sure which way they went on that one. He did have his arm extended. Speaking of an extended arm, they're going to get Eric on that one. As Lucas Harvey had the ball at midfield, Eric came along behind him, got a little bit of a push-off there. Referee called that one. When you extend the arm away like that, it's really simple to see the push-off. Highlanders leading 3-1, 5 minutes into the second half. Looking to get their 12th win of the year. That was a dangerous ball because of where the hop was occurring. Pete originally was going to break out onto it, then realized that hop would kind of get him in between. Fortunately, it was to the near side of the net, and no danger came of it. Marcus lets it get by him, able to save it though. Sends that one long down the sideline, out of bounds. Inbounds here for the Hillies as Philippe will throw this one in. Good turn there by Rodriguez as he reverses field on it, gets it over here to the near side to Driscoll. Now Driscoll, the back heel, tried to play it to Harvey, but Eric was right there to take it away. Well, the long ball played forward. Francisco gets it. And running onto it is Ari. Beautiful through ball by Francisco, but Ari's shot is just wide as Ari Weissman-Bennett wanted to join Bledatoski with the senior day goals for seniors. See whether Ari can get another opportunity at that one. As Imani once again using that head. Beautiful job settling it by Gabriel up front. It's now Jose. Off to Ari. Ari back to Imani as they just cycle it around. They don't find a way through the defense. No nervousness, no concern. Just send it back. Start the attack from a different location. They have the 3-1 lead. They're playing patient soccer right now, and that's what the Highlanders need to do. So Imani heads that one up. Headed right back at him by Van Coor. Now Van Coor, who's got speed, has been playing defense all day long. Oscar will touch that one out. Van Coor's been playing defense all day long. He's listed, though, as a forward on the roster. And you saw the speed right there that Van Coor had. Seemed to really actually surprise the Highlanders a bit as well. Ball out of bounds. Van Coor will inbounds. Perez serves it into the box. Headed out by Jose. Now Eric has it. He's running. Look at that speed Eric has. Feeds it out here to the near side to Bleda. Bleda running onto it. Cahill will slide across and get that ball away. Another very, very good defensive play there by Patrick Cahill on that back line. If not for Patrick Cahill, this 3-1 game would be very, very different. As Ari now serves it back to Jose. Beautiful touch by Jose as he gets past this defender. Sends it out wide to Ari. Ari looks to serve it into the area, but that ball is knocked out. Corner kick coming for the Highlanders. It's Matthew Perez, last one to touch it. Now the corner. Up near the top of the box, Imani with the head. That one knocked away. I believe that was Van Coor who knocked that one away. Now the Mutombo is off of his line. Eric trying to get to the ball. And that ball is tackled out by Driscoll. Another corner kick for the Highlanders. As the corner kick came into the area, Imani got the head to it. Mutombo came off his line, did not get control of the ball, but Eric was unable to corral it before Driscoll sent it out. Now Jose will go with the goal kick. A short goal kick. And, oh, I'm sorry, strike that. That's Francisco sending it into the area. Imani with the left foot hits it up over the net. 30 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders winning, or leading, I should say, by 2. 3-1 lead. That one touched forward. Driscoll trying to run onto it. Marcus does a nice job preventing that, mucking up the works of the attack. Pete will send it out wide the other side. Jose gets that one sent back. And that ball will go out. A corner kick will be in the offing. Jaden Flanagan doing a nice job there offensively. So he was able to keep the ball away from Jose, forcing the corner kick here. Fevry with the corner. He bent one beautifully towards the net in the first half. He will serve this one up. And the attempt there by Matthew Perez with the header goes up and over the crossbar. Dangerous play there. As Perez was able to get away from the close marking and get the head to it, but was not able to get it into the back of the net. Pete will tell me that he knew that thing was going over no matter what. All goalies know they have every angle. So Marcus will send this one long. Highlanders looking for the touch there as it's touched back. Little errant touch there, and the turnover. Opportunity here for the Hillies. Pete off of his line. So he's able to get the ball before Matthew Perez could run onto it. Good aggressive goaltending there by Pete Lounsbury, and he sends it away for Eric to run onto. Oh, Eric tried to head that one over to Gabriel, but just unable to quite get the right touch upon it. Now Van Koor gets the foul on Bleda, as Van Koor showing some speed, attacking from his defensive position. And that ball sent towards the net by Perez. Another header out wide here to the near side. So we get some substitutions out front. Jason checking into the game, as well as Gabriel Asunso. And Jason, an opportunity right off the bat, a beautiful touch. Now Gabriel Asunso. Gabriel into the area, and he whiffed on the ball and was called for the offsides. So the infraction there by Asunso. .27 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 2, 3-1. 2 goals on the game for Eric Nunez. The go-ahead goal by Bleda Tossi. As Tossi had a beautiful goal for the Highlanders to go along with Eric's 2. Oscar sends this one forward. Van Koor knocks it out. Keep an eye on number 2 from that back line. He's been defending all night long. As Cahill touches it, Van Koor comes away with it. And a push is going to be called against Jason. Cahill gets the restart. Oscar all the way back, Driscoll coming upon him. Oscar sends it to midfield, 50-50 ball. Highlanders fighting for it up there. Gabriel loses it to Fevry. Fevry sends it out wide to the far side. Opportunity here for Imani. So he puts a charge into it all the way down into the area where Mutombo will play it. And now Jose knifing across midfield. Tried to touch it back to Imani, but knocked away by Pugh. Now out of bounds off of the Hillies. Marco with the restart. Gets it back to Imani. Menaced by Driscoll. Now Oscar. As Pugh giving chase. Marcus with it to the near side to Marco. As they work the ball through midfield. Marco looking for the through ball, trying to get it to Gabriel. Gabriel into the area, just a little bit too far ahead of him. As Mutombo off his line, able to make the play. .50-50 ball, Driscoll won it away. Now Rodriguez running with it. Rodriguez looking to center, slipped, and Imani did a great job cutting off the angle of that attempted center. Jason with it, gets it poked away by Van Koor, but Imani has it now. As Imani through midfield, feeds it over to Francisco, out wide now to the far side. Back inside to Francisco, but threw him off balance there, and Fevry able to come away with it. A rare poor pass by Jose. And there's Jose cleaning up right there. Feeds it over to Jason, but Van Koor with some speed breaks through, steals the ball away, feeds it forward to Driscoll. Marco forced to knock that one out of bounds, throw in for the Hillies. Highlanders lead 3-1. Big week here for the Highlander soccer team. Last week of the season, the regular season. There will be playoff action for this soccer team. It is just a matter of where it will be and who it will be against, as the Highlanders sit at number 29 in Division 2. Currently, that is a situation that they would likely be hosting. Possibly a Marblehead team would come in here. They are Marblehead currently ranked in the low 30s. So that is the sort of situation you would have. You would have a ranked team in the low 30s in that area. If they stay in the mid-20s, do the Highlanders. that is all dependent upon geography and what the MIAA can figure out and all that good stuff. As an infraction by the Highlanders, free kick opportunity here. February will take it 35 yards off the goal line on the far football hash. 23 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders lead 3-1. As February will tee this one up. Sends it out wide. Header there. So now they get it out to Eric, do the Highlanders. Eric with some speed. Cahill right on him. Vancourt in front of him. I'm sorry, that would be Pugh, who was behind him. Gets it out here to Bodie Brenner. Bodie sends it into the center to Francisco, who goes over to the far side, reverses it to Ari. Now Jose with it, defended by 2 Hillies. As they knock that one out of bounds. Imani, lots of green out there to play with. 35 yards out, takes the shot up high and wide. We will have the Highlander playoff, their first playoff game, available on Somerville Ed TV. Of course, we do have a football game remaining against Chelsea and the battle for the picket fence against Cambridge coming up on Thanksgiving Eve. All of those coming up here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Mash all those buttons for us. Make sure you wake the neighbors and call the kids. Marco with the touch back to Eric. Eric touches it to Bleda, trying to get it through. Little soft on that one. Bleda unable to get the run. However, Eric takes it right off of Cahill's feet. Or I'm sorry, off of Vancourt's feet. Now, Bodie in the middle. Gets it poked away. Perez with it. He's unable to control. He was confronted by Imani, and then Eric came along and cleaned it up. .50-50 ball, touched forward beautifully with the head. Gabriel tried to run onto it, and don't know. I would guess that was an offside. Either that or they got Gabriel with a push. I did not see a push. We are almost midway through the second half. 20 minutes remaining in this game. Highlanders leading by 2, 3-1. Francisco touches that one forward. Gets it out. Ari feeds it forward. Gabriel running onto it. Gets to it before it gets out of bounds. Nice job by Gabriel as he gets around the defender. Tries to pass it into the middle. So I think he was looking for Ari there, but it got knocked away by the Hillies. Now Ari tried to thread it through to Gabriel, and that goes out. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick here off the Hillies. Highlanders will line up the corner as Marcus will go out to take it. Corner kick into the area. That ball cleared away. Pugh got a foot to it. Highlanders able to get it back into the area. Ari fighting for it there, but closely marked. And now Pugh clears it away. Francisco gets it. Feeds it to Bodie. Francisco just so good at passing in tight places. It amazes me sometimes how Francisco is able to find guys in those tight spaces like he just did with Bodie. Bodie getting called for the elbow. As you see the Highlanders getting called for these infractions. Bodie got the elbow away, got the arm away from his body. You're going to get that called pretty much every time. Eric tried to get just a toe touch over the head, trying to get by Cahill. As the Hillies now will inbounds. Driscoll will go out for a breather. Cerullo comes into the game. Perez tried to back heel that one, and a violation will be called against him. Out of bounds was the call. Very confused right now. The whistle was blown for a throw-in. I had not seen it go out. But anyway, Marco with the throw-in. Imani now menaced by Carullo. Eric will send it all the way back to the back line, starting the attack from there as Marcus gets it out to Jose, back over to Marcus. Ari with the touch to Jason. And Imani has the ball and some space, chips it forward. Bleda running onto it. Cahill trying to chase it down. And Cahill will shield him away from the ball and earn the goal kick. I didn't know what to expect from Haverhill when they came in, looking at their record. Only one win on the season, that coming against Malden. 4 ties, 9 losses. I am very impressed, though, with Patrick Cahill on that back line. He has kept this a 3-1 game, as he has done an excellent job defensively against the talent that the Highlanders bring in that forward position, and attacking midfield, of course, meaning Eric. As Bleda now gets it, touches it over to Marco. Marco on the run, but there's Cahill cleaning things up at the end. Now Eric trying to get it to Ari on the far side to run onto. Mutombo will knock that one away. Jose gets the head to it. Highlanders unable to control. They get it out here. They were trying to get it to Casey Pugh. Stolen away, though. Nice job by Marco. Gets it forward to Bleda. Bleda gets it by Van Cor. Sends it to the middle. Doesn't give up on it. Stays going through. Now Bodie with the opportunity, but it's off the crossbar. As Bodie had that one postmarked. Return to sender. Mutombo with it now. Send it away. Just under 16 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders lead 3-1. That ball will go through. Pete will take care of it. As we think about the Highlanders' ranking positioning, a team like Haverhill number 57 in Division 1. So a victory against Haverhill, the optimum victory that the Highlanders could have would be a 3-goal victory. So the Highlanders would love to get one more into the back of the net, because in terms of the MIAA ranking system, you do get additional points by winning by more goals, but only by winning by more than 3 goals. If you win by 4, 5, or 6, it doesn't matter. It's still thought of as a 3-goal victory. As Ari trying to turn the corner there in the area, and a foul's going to be called. Ari's going to get called for the push-off there. And so what I mean by all of that basically is a 3-1 victory for the Highlanders is very good, is good, obviously. Victory is always good. But a 3-1 victory is good, but a 4-1 victory would be better, because that would be the maximum amount in terms of goal differential that they can receive in value for this win. So just a little inside pool there. A 5-0 victory, as far as the MIAA rankings is concerned, is a 3-goal victory. As Bodie tries to turn there, defended very tightly. Cahill pokes that one away. Now Pugh trying to chase it down. Jose comes away with it, feeds it forward. Jason, some nice work there by him. As Eric threads it through, Ari trying to run onto it. He's bodied away by Adam Pugh. And they're able to send that one forward. Throw in comes to Eric, marked very tightly. As Jose now sends it into the middle. As Perez takes control here. Touch up by Perez. Marco able to get a hold of it and has space. Marco brings it back, gives it to Bleda. Bleda trying to get Marco to run onto it. He's defended there by Cahill. Cahill got a little bit of a push there, no call. More of a leaning push there. And Philippe sends that one forward. Out wide is Harvey. Defended well, as Oscar tends to do. Just under 13 minutes remaining. Highlanders lead by 2. Haverhill continues to attack. Their goal scorer was Matt Driscoll, number 9. He's, I believe, back out onto the pitch now. Corner kick here for Haverhill as they continue to press their attack. Fevry with the corner. And Perez got the head to it yet again, but that one goes wide. Perez has been able to get the head to 3 corners now, but each one has been off target. One of them was very, very close, but ended up going up and over the crossbar as he headed it directly down into the ground, hoping for the carom to catch the net, but it did not. It went up and over. Van Cor, little misplay there, but Cahill sends it away. Now Fevry into the area, kind of a weird spin there. Pete did a nice job as he was able to smother it. Highlanders taking their time with their attack. So get it up to Bodie. Good spin by Bodie. He turns off, gives it forward to Eric. Cahill versus Eric, and Cahill's able to clear that one away to Van Cor. Van Cor, a nice touch, and they get it back to Van Cor. Van Cor threads it through to Fevry. Now Fevry with Marcus working against him. Nice touch there, but he touched it right into Oscar's area, and Oscar knows exactly what to do with that. That ball played back by Pugh. And Pugh will look to start the attack for the Hillies. 10.5 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 2. Imani with a back heel serves it forward for Bodie. Now Imani on the overlap, and he is taken down in the area. Corner kick will be coming for the Highlanders. Imani overlapped on that play, charging towards the net. Marco with the corner from the far side. Highlanders looking to add on to the 2-goal lead. As that ball's cleared away, but not fully out of danger, as the Highlanders look to maintain control. Now it's fully out of danger, but all the way back, Jose's got it. Feeds it forward, looking for Eric. Eric defended by Cahill, gets it to Bodie. Bodie out wide now, looking to Ari. Ari feeds it in. Eric's got it. Eric shoots it. Eric scores it from the top of the box. Eric Estrada Nunez spins after the pass from Ari Weissman-Bennett and put that one into the net. Just a fantastic job there by Eric Nunez. So quick as he's able to turn and in one motion, it looked like, turn as well as get an aggressive good shot on the goal. Mutombo had no chance, and it is a 4-1 lead for the Highlanders after the goal, a hat trick for Eric Nunez as he scores in the 30th minute of the second half. So the freshman phenom with yet another hat trick for the Highlanders. They lead 4-1 now. And this one with Eric out ahead. He's looking for number 4. He tips it towards the net. And Mutombo is there. Cahill and Vancourt trying to chase him down there. And Monty got the head in there to send it forward. Now Eric again, defended by Vancourt this time. Touches it over here to Bleda. Bleda gets past Vancourt. Bleda, left foot. Oh, Mutombo able to knock that one away as Bleda was trying to get his second of the day. Now Fevry trying to control it, using his head and his size to do just that. Oscar's going to have to clear this one away, and he does, clears it out of bounds. He's being menaced by Perez there. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 4-1. Now Fevry again with it, tries to load up that left foot. Can't get it through though. Highlander defense layered and ready, and Pete at the end of it ready to take control. 50-50 ball controlled by the Highlanders. Nice job by Bodie as he was able to get the head to it and just tap it over to Ari. Now Jose with it. Goes into the middle. Sends it forward to Bodie. Bodie touches it to the middle of the field. Nice play there as they get it up to Eric. Francisco sent it to Eric. Eric spins, taking the shot, and that is wide here to the near side. Highlanders lead 4-1. Hat trick on the night for Eric Nunez. The other goal scored by senior Bleda Toski. Senior night here at Dilboy as this ball goes all the way through. Very, very dangerous here. An opportunity for the Hillies as Nathan DeVincentis got out ahead and was able to earn the corner kick. Highlanders falling asleep a little bit there. Got to keep the focus here last 7 minutes of this game, or last 6 minutes of this game, as Imani will clear that one away. Now Bodie looks to settle it. Cahill will try to knock that one away, but didn't hit it clean, and Eric came away with it, feeds it forward, and now the opportunity as Ari into the area, and Ari Weissman-Bennett puts it in the back of the net. Highlanders now leading 5-1 after that goal by Ari Weissman-Bennett. Another senior scoring a goal here for the Highlanders on senior day. 5-1 is your Highlander lead. 5:43 remaining in the game. Injured Hilly down by the goal. I believe that might be Jared Vancourt who was injured on that play. He has cleared the pitch. Now we're going to have a goalie change for Mutombo. Cole Simmons comes into the game for the Hillies for these last 5:43. Highlanders leading Haverhill 5-1. Last 5 minutes of this game as the Highlanders look for their 12th win of the season. That ball is sent forward. As Harvey gets it to Perez. Perez sends that one forward. Tipped around in the area. And off the crossbar after Pete touched it. And finally out of bounds. The Highlanders basically falling asleep on defense right there. leaving, I believe it was Rodriguez out in front of the net. And Imani will head that one out of the area, but not fully out of danger as it's headed back. And there's Rodriguez once again. And Pete has to take care of business coming off his line to get that one. Highlander defense a little bit lax here late, as the Hillies getting some scoring opportunities in these last 5 minutes. Haverhill sends that one long. DeVincentis back to Fevry. Ooh, strike that. That was not Fevry. That was Herbert Kebby. So we have a change in goal for the Highlanders. Pete will come out. Restart here for the Hillies. As this one sent into the area, trying to get the head to it there, was DeVincentis. And that is the end of the game, as the Highlanders come away with the 5-1 victory. Highlanders will improve their record now to 12-3-1. And the Hillies drop to 1-10-4 on the season. Highlanders with that number 29 ranking and the win this week. They will have the opportunity against Revere on Wednesday to take the GBL championship with a win. So a strong close here for the Highlanders would be optimal as they look to the playoffs. Goal scoring tonight. Eric Estrada Nunez had 3 goals. He started the scoring in the 18th minute. Then he scored again in the 38th minute and in the 30th minute of the second half, the hat trick for the freshman phenom. Also on senior night, Bledatoski put one in the back of the net as well. Bleda, one of the seniors on this squad, along with Ari Weissman-Bennett. He also got a goal for the Highlanders for that 5-1 final, as the Highlanders have their record now 12 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. Big game coming up against Revere. Thank you very much for watching at home. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Mash all those buttons and let everybody know you've been watching Highlander action on Somerville Ed TV. Thank you very much, Bill Trudell on camera, as well as Joe Constantine on production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.